This is section 1.7. So let me show you the page. We have to do 11 to 71 odd. Looks like. So it's page 148. Okay, there's 11 through 29. I know it's crooked, but I think it's readable. It's more here. And I think that should be it. Okay. We're solving inequalities. So 15, 2 minus 3x is greater than 8. Subtract 2, negative 3x is greater than 6. Divide by negative 3. When you divide an inequality by a negative, you change the inequality symbol, multiplying or dividing. So x is less than 2. So negative infinity to negative 2. Open circle at negative 2, shade to the left. 21, let's multiply both sides by 6 before we start to clear the fractions. 3x minus 4 greater than 12. Add 4, 3x is greater than 16. Divide by 3, x is greater than 16, which is 5 1/3. So 16 thirds, comma infinity, 5 1/3, open circle, shade to the right. 27, you have a double inequality. Add 7 to all three of them. 1 less than or equal to 3x less than or equal to 15. Divide by 3. 1/3 less than or equal to x less than or equal to 5. Both endpoints are included, so bracket 1/3, 5. So closed circle at 1/3, closed circle at 5, shade everything in between. 31, get rid of the fractions, multiply by 12. 8 greater than or equal to 2x minus 3, greater than or equal to 2. Add 3, 11 greater than or equal to 2x, greater than or equal to 5, divide by 2. So 11 halves is greater than or equal to x, greater than 5 halves. Or the normal way to write it is the smaller number on the left and the bigger number on the right. So x in the middle, 2.5 or 5 over 2 on this side, 11 over 2 or 5.5 on this side, and this gets less than or equal to. Okay, and let's see. I realize I made a mistake. This should be an open circle here. So open circle, which means this should be a parenthesis. So parenthesis 2.5, 5.5 bracket. 37, factor x minus 6, x plus 3 is less than or equal to 0. So my boundary numbers are whatever makes this 0 and whatever makes this 0, that's 6 and negative 3. And since we have less than or equal to, they're closed circles. If I plug in negative 3, it'll say 0 is less than or equal to 0. That's true. If I plug in 6, I get 0 is less than or equal to 0. That's also true. Okay. If you did not have the line underneath it, these would both be open circles. Okay. Then I pick a test point in region 1, region 2, region 3. Region 1 is negative 4. Region 2 is 0. Region 3 is 7. Those aren't the only numbers you could pick. You could pick any number in the region. Plug in, and I just need to sign. Negative 4 minus 6 is negative. Negative 4 plus 3 is negative. Negative times a negative is positive. Is a positive less than or equal to 0? No, that's false, so don't shade in region 1. Region 2, plug in 0. 0 minus 6 is a negative. 0 plus 3 is a positive. Negative times a positive is a negative. Is a negative less than or equal to 0? Yes, that's true. Shade in region 2. Region 3, 7. 7 minus 6, positive. 7 plus 3, positive. Positive times positive is positive. Is a positive less than or equal to 0? No, that's false. Do not shade in region 3. So I have bracket negative 3, 6 bracket. 43 starts off like this. Distribute the 3 and then subtract. X squared minus 3x minus 18 is greater than 0. X minus 6, x plus 3 is greater than 0. Well, if I look back, that's exactly the same as this problem, except instead of less than or equal to, it's greater than, which is the exact opposite. Okay, so everything that used to be shaded is unshaded, and vice versa. Everything that was not shaded becomes shaded. So it's open circle at negative 3, open circle at 6, and shade everything outside. So that would be parenthesis, negative infinity, negative 3, parenthesis, U for union, union 6, comma, infinity. So the U is for union. You're joining more than one set. Okay. 47, my boundary numbers are negative 2, 1, and 3. Okay, because I have less than or equal to closed circles. Okay. So negative 2, 1, and 3. Region 1, 2, 3, 4. Region 1, I pick negative 3. Region 2, negative 1. Region 3, 2. Region 4, 4. Okay. Plug in negative 3. Negative 3 plus 2 is negative. Negative 3 minus 1 is negative. Negative 3 minus 3 is negative. 3 negatives gives me a negative. Is a negative less than or equal to 0? That's true. Shade in region 1. Region 2, negative 1 plus 2, positive. Negative 1 minus 1, negative. Negative 1 minus 3, negative. A positive and 2 negatives, multiply them up, you get a positive. Is a positive less than or equal to 0? No, that's false. Do not shade in region 2. Region 3, 2. 2 plus 2, positive. 2 minus 1, positive. 2 minus 3, negative. What's a positive times a negative? Well, that's negative. Is a negative less than or equal to 0? Yes, that's true. Shade in region 3. Region 4, plug in 4. 4 plus 2, positive. 4 minus 1, positive. 4 minus 3, positive. 3 positives multiplied together gives me a positive. Is a positive less than or equal to 0? No, that's false. Do not shade in region 4. So I have parenthesis, negative infinity, negative 2 bracket, union bracket, 1, 3 bracket. And we call negative infinity and positive infinity always have parentheses. 51, x minus 2 squared, x minus 3, x plus 1 less than or equal to 0. So 2, 3, and negative 1 are my boundary numbers. So 2, 3, and negative 1. Region 1, negative 2. Region 2, 0. Region 3, 2.5. Region 4, 4. Okay. I notice I have x minus 2 squared. So I plug in any number besides 2, it's automatically positive. So plus, 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 plus are for x minus 2 squared. That's already positive. So I just plug in here. So negative 2 minus 3, negative. Negative 2 plus 1, negative. Positive times negative, positive. Positive less than or equal to 0, false. Don't trade that in. 0, I already know this is positive. 0 minus 3, negative. 0 plus 1, positive. 2 positives and a negative, multiply them together, you get a negative. Negative less than or equal to 0, true. Shade in region 2. Region 3, 2.5, that's already positive. 2.5 minus 3, negative. 2.5 plus 1, positive. Positive times positive is negative. Negative less than or equal to 0, that's true. Shade in region 3. And region 4, plug in 4. Positive, 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 they're all positive. So multiply them together are positive. Positive less than or equal to 0, that's false. So I shade in regions 2 and 3, which can be written more compactly as bracket, negative 1, 3 bracket. Okay, quotients. For quotient, you set the numerator and the denominator equal to 0. So what makes the numerator 0? Negative 3. What makes the denominator 0? Solve that, you get 1/2. So my boundary numbers are where you set the top and the bottom equal to 0. So negative 3 and 1/2. Negative 3 plus 3 is 0, divided by this is 0. 0 is greater than or equal to 0, that's true. But if I plug in 1/2 here and here, you automatically don't have a solution because you get a 0 on the bottom, and that's a mathematical no-no. So closed circle here, open circle here. Okay, region 1, 2, 3. Negative 4, 0, and 1. This is a fraction bar, fraction bar, fraction bar. So negative 4 plus 3, negative. 2 times negative 4 minus 1, negative. Negative divided by negative, positive. Positive greater than or equal to 0, that's true. Shade in region 1. 0, 0 plus 3, positive. 2 times 0 minus 1, negative. Positive divided by negative is negative. Is a negative greater than or equal to 0? That's false. Do not shade in region 2. And region 3, plug in 1. 1 plus 3, positive. 2 times 1 minus 1, positive. Positive divided by positive is positive. Positive greater than or equal to 0, that's true. Shade in region 3. So I have parenthesis, negative infinity, comma, negative 3, bracket, union, parenthesis, 1/2, comma, infinity. Negative infinity is always on the left. Positive infinity is always on the right, and they always have parentheses. 61, 4 over x is less than x. Subtract x, which is x over 1, get a common denominator, multiply by x over x. 4 minus x squared over x. Factor into 2 plus x, 2 minus x. Okay, so my boundary numbers, what makes the top 0? Negative 2 and positive 2. What makes the bottom 0, 0? So negative 2, 0, 2. Since you have strictly less than, they're all going to be open circles. So you're either going to 0, 0 less than 0, or you get undefined, which is not possible either. Okay, so region 1, negative 3. Region 2, negative 1. Region 3, 1. Region 4, 3. 2 minus 3, negative. 2 minus a minus 3, positive. And negative 3 is a negative. Negative, positive, negative. 2 negatives makes a positive. Positive less than 0, that's false. Do not shade in region 1. Region 2, negative 1. 2 minus 1, positive. 2 minus a minus 1, positive. Negative 1, negative. 2 positives and negative, multiplying and dividing, you get a negative. Negative less than 0, true. Shade in region 2. Region 3, 1. Looks like they're all positive. 2 plus 1 positive, 2 minus 1 is positive, 1 is positive, positive, positive less than 0, false. Don't shade in region 3. And region 4, plug in 3. 2 plus 3, positive. 2 minus 3, negative. 3 is positive. Positive times a negative divided by positive is a negative. Negative less than 0, that's true. Shade in region 4. So parenthesis, negative 2, 0, parenthesis, union, parenthesis, 2, comma, infinity, parenthesis. Finally, 67, a little bit harder. Subtract this fraction over. So temporarily ignore the red. X plus 2 over x plus 3 minus x minus 1 divided by x minus 2 is less than 0. Get a common denominator, multiply this side by x minus 2 over x minus 2, multiply this side by x plus 3 over x plus 3. So my common denominator is x plus 3, x minus 2. This is x squared minus 4 minus parentheses, x squared plus 3x minus x is plus 2x minus 3. And distribute, x squareds cancel out. Negative 4 minus a minus 3, that's a negative 1. And then I have negative 2x minus 1. I don't like all the negatives. So multiply both sides by negative 1. That'll make that positive. That's still 0. That changes to greater than. So 2x plus 1 over x plus 3, x minus 2 greater than 0. So my boundary numbers, what makes the top 0? Set that equal to 0, negative a half. What makes the bottom 0? Negative 3 and 2. So those are my boundary numbers, negative 3, 2, and negative a half. So region 1, 2, 3, 4. Region 1, I pick negative 4. Region 2, negative 1. Region 3, 0. Region 4, 3. Okay, negative 4. 2 times negative 4 minus 1 is negative. Negative 4 plus 3, negative. Negative 4 minus 2, negative. 3 negatives when you're multiplying and dividing, leave me a negative. Negative greater than 0, false. Don't shade in region 1. Region 2, negative 1. 2 times negative 1 plus 1, negative. Negative 1 plus 3, positive. Negative 1 minus 2, negative. So 2 negatives and a positive, multiplying and dividing gives me a positive. Positive greater than 0, that's true. Shade in region 2. Region 3, 0. 2 times 0 plus 1, positive. 0 plus 3, positive. 0 minus 2, negative. 2 positives and a negative, multiplying and dividing, leaves me with a negative. Negative greater than 0, that's false. Do not shade in region 3. Finally, region 4, 3, everything's positive. 2 times 3 plus 1, positive. 3 plus 3, positive. 3 minus 2, positive. Positive divided by positive times positive. Positive. Positive greater than 0, that's true. Shade in region 4. So negative 3, negative 1/2, union to infinity. Do not include any endpoints. So it looks like they're all parentheses. Okay. All right. So those are some problems from 1.7.